Hello everybody, welcome back, and today we will be working on some more industrial space because we've been neglecting it for so long. And as per usual, as soon as I pressed record on my computer, the construction on the building next door started becoming very loud, so so predictable, so annoying. So please, if you hear that, just ignore it. I'll try to cover it as much as I can. So I want to build industrial, just little ones like this along the highway, because I really want this highway to be used because it's kind of dead. But the only downside is where I want to build it, like on this side of the highway, it's all up on a hill. So if you're down in the city and you look up, you're gonna see lovely dirty factories pumping air pollution. So I need to find areas that aren't too high because I don't want people to look at that. Here is actually a good example. I just realized that I didn't actually reduce the terrain. So yes, this is a good spot right here actually. So we'll use that one. Let's mark it like this. And they don't have to be big. And let's just call this Industry 1 because I'm really creative like that. Okay, so this is the other one that's closest. So what I want to do first of all is I want to continue it on as if it was the original road before the highway was here. And you'll find that a lot of the time in real life there's a road, like a smaller road, then next to it is a huge big highway that's replaced it. So let's go like that, and the terrain is a little funny here. Okay, I think the best way to do it is to make it go like that, but we're gonna have to reduce the terrain here and then make a little bit of a bridge, or I don't want to do a tunnel per se. It'll be, I don't even know what you call it, it's just the space underneath. Let's flatten it from, and by the way, this video is a longer video, so get ready to hear me blabbering on for a while, guys. So this one goes like that, and then demolish, and then let's put in a larger road. Actually, yes, let's use this one here, straight through like that. And then we might have to lower it down just a little bit, but let's try to get this up and over. Yes, that is really great. Up, I said up, there we go. Yeah, I'll have to lower it down. Why is it going so crazy like that? I might just raise it up here actually. So let's just bring that over. Why is it always -4 so much? Like, I don't know why it keeps doing that lately. Turn off annoying road guidelines again. Let's see. It's being really annoying. Go like that and then we can drag it into place. But I'll have to demolish it here as well because the height is a little bit off. Like so, and then that should be enough, because if we can't see the top of this light lamp post thing, I think trucks can get underneath. So that's kind of my new rule that seems to work so far. Oh my god, there we go. I forgot to turn on this guy here. Okay, up, and then connect like so, and it's a little bit out of shape, so let's just, and yes, I know I can use the move it mod to get the heights right, but I like to do it myself. I don't know why you guys always tell me, but thank you for that. Okay, there we go, that is much better. And then the road, actually let's bring the road over just slightly like this, so then we have space for the entrance exit ramp that will go right here when I add it in a second. So it'll come straight up here. Try not to make it too steep because it's trucks. Connect it like that, and then we'll need to adjust it. Oh my god, it looks so gross. Adjusting, there we go. The terrain looks a little gross, but we'll fix that in a second. And then we'll do the same from here, so up 2 meters, and then connect, and then rotate. Okay, then we'll do the same here. So what level do we need? I don't know exactly. Let's just take it to about there. Yes, I'll fix it in a second. Bring it down like that. I always try to make the entrance and exit at the same area, so let's just drag this back a little bit like that. Use that to make it a bit smoother. This one looks a little bit wonky. There we go, that looks better. That looks much better. And that looks horrible. Let's go like that, so it's not too steep. What about this one here? Bring that down just slightly. This one is good. This one, that one's okay. Okay. Good. Very good. And yes, I know they can turn left or right there, even though there's a median right there. Oh well. Okay. Where is the terrain? There it is right there. So let's downgrade the size, but it's still 2 roads. It can come like that, and then it's just going to be a random estate pretty much. And I mean, it's not uncommon to find random estates near the highway, so let's just make it straight-ish. It's a little bit wonky, the terrain actually, but it shall do. And I really just want my highways to be used. Like, it's just annoying me a little. And since it's so far out, let's not make it too compact in terms of like the design. Let's not connect it here. Let's connect it there like that. We'll put one straight down the middle, and then like that, and then another one there. So this one is quite large actually, and if this area was more closely linked to just any other area, I'd pay a lot of attention to this road connection here. But I think because it's just industrial, the traffic, I mean, there's going to be a lot of traffic, but it's not going to be unbearable where there's going to be huge issues. But we shall revisit the area. But let's just add in a few trees around it, because you know I love trees, and it just looks a little bit bare without something. This one, just without something around it. There we go, just like that. Let's press play, and while they start to build, let's bring over some water, so it's all connected to the same water line, just like that, and then the power line. Let's just use this quick power line right here, just to connect it. I don't know what happened just then. Is there not enough power, or what's going on? We'll check that in a second. Ah, I see why. Because there's no connection to this power grid here. So let's do something sneaky. Let's put in the power line along the side, so it's kind of utilizing that space. Bring it over, and then can it fit in? Where can I put it? Can it fit here? There we go. Okay, now it's connected. Now it's all connected. That's better, because we have a lot of power. So that's good. These guys are building. Let's put in just more of a tree barrier, because like you're driving next to the highway, you don't really want to see you don't really want to see the industrial area unless you're into that kind of thing. I don't know, weirdo. Just like that. It's not perfect, but it's something. And I think I have my own theme going. Which one is it? It could be low. Let's have a look, because I like to make my own different types of themes. Let's have a look. What is included? We want to see just this one. So these should be all industrial buildings that aren't too big, because it's a rural area. Like, you don't want the industrial area to be too big, because that's going to look a little bit funny. So let's just leave it like that. We should add in this guy. Fire station, yes, right there, easy access, good. And honestly, it kind of looks really out of place, doesn't it? But I mean, this area along the river is going to be filled in, so eventually this area will look more blended in. So that's one part done. Where else can we put another one? Let's see, can we maybe put just a little bit here? I feel like we could, and then we could just maybe connect it to here, because like I don't want to do another highway connection right there. But the only thing is, this one is elevated, so is it going to look ugly if we bring it from there? Actually, I'm not complaining. So it can come around, turn off the annoying road guidelines again, come around over the bridge, and again it looks like the original road that was here before the highway. So bring it over here, and then at this point it comes down to the ground. There. And the terrain is a little bit wobbly, so let's just make it flatter, because I mean it's trucks, so okay. And I always have this thing where I like industrial areas right next to the highway, like really close. Don't know why, but oh yeah, and there's a bit of a terrain, there's a bit of elevation here, so can we get a road over here because of the terrain? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There's the node. Bring up the node a little bit like that. And then can we connect it like that? That looks really ugly. Let's connect it. Let's just build the general design, and then from here bring it down like that. And then the annoying road guidelines again. Oh my god, so annoying. Okay, there we go. And let's just make this a straight line because it's annoying me a little. Okay, so that provides a different bit of access over the road. It's not going anywhere yet, but it will eventually. And so let's just fill it in a little bit. It looks a little bit dead. And I know there was quite a lot of demand for industrial, even though the demand, this thingy down here wasn't saying there was. But when I look at the buildings, they all say that they don't have enough goods to sell. So let's try to follow the terrain a little bit. So it goes lower down here, and we have a bit of ore, so maybe we can mine that, I think. Let's add in, you know what, let's just make it the road smaller, or the dirt road, whichever. And then let's just, why is it making a bridge? That is so annoying. Like, the mods do one thing and then they do another thing. Right, just leaving it like that. Is there actually something here? I thought there was something here. No? I thought I saw something. Or was I seeing trees? You know what? Let's mine it anyway. Like, we're here anyway. Which one is this? Let's do oil. Great. Let's make a little oil field. Ew, it looks so ugly, but okay. Make it its own little district, and then which one is it? This one here. Done. Okay, we need some water, like this. I don't really care how the water lines look. I always do them really wonky anyway, so. Okay, so let's make a little bit of a street layout here, like that. And then we can just bring it just like that. It's a little bit wonky. That is okay. And then let's mix it in a little bit of dirt road, because it's the outskirt areas. Like, you can't expect it to be all nice types of roads. So there we go. And then let's just put in a little bit more, just a little bit here. And then one connection there. Okay, and then we need to do a district for the remaining part. Just like this, and I don't know why it says all this is highlighted. I really have no idea. It happened when the new Park Life mod DLC came out. Not sure what is really going on, but before I build anything, let's put in a clinic, because sometimes they do like to have a clinic. Like, they'll complain when there's not enough services. So we've got the fires, and then we got the police nearby. The police, there we go. And let's put in one little shop. Let's just do it. One little shop in case they want to buy anything in the area. Look at that, it came up and it is the wrong type. No, we don't want that type because that is European. And also I want to add in again a line of trees like that. Instead of doing a sound barrier wall, we can do that one. Okay, now that we've got that done, I don't really care about putting in parks. Because in real life, when I've seen parks in industrial areas, they just become really gross looking. So, like, not going to do it. And there's not really much difference, because if you put in a lot of wealthy things in the industrial area, it doesn't really make a big difference in terms of the low type of industrial type buildings. So I'm not too fussed about it, because this is it's really just something that we really need, and I never pay too much attention to it. And you notice I don't really fill it all in because I don't want it to be even throughout the outer buildings. I want it to be kind of a bit patchy, if that makes sense, just so there's different scales of buildings. Okay, let's fill it in with a few more trees. Yes, you know I love the trees. Like that. And then let's make this theme low. Okay. That's good. I like how it's looking. How's this one looking over here? There it is. Let's see. I think it's fine, to be honest. It does look a little out of place, but for now, let's just move on. It is fine. So we got this one here. Let's call this Industry 2. Industry 2 for the Germans. 1, 2. Okay, where else can we put it? Only along the highway, please. Is there a bit of a terrain lower down here? I feel like this is too close. Like this is going to be maybe just outer suburban areas. Where else can we have some up here? If we put it here, this might be a little bit too much. But actually, let's just do a really small one. Just a very small one. Because this area is going to be a town. Or an outer suburb. So let's just add in just a little bit right here. And I don't know why it's saying it's raised up again. And even when I reduce it down to 0, it still does it. So like, it's just so annoying. So I have to use this one here, like that. And let's just make it literally that big, like it's really small. And let's just fill it in like that, and then just a few like that. So that'll really help this area here. So let's call this Industry Nummer 3. Okay, there we go. And so you need some water, some Wasser, like that. Oops. Great. Oh yeah, and we need to change it to low. Thank you. Goodbye. But we don't want to make it too close to the water because then the water's going to get contaminated. But I think it is good how it is right now. It's far enough away. Okay. Let's see, if we go into the city area, is anyone complaining about not enough goods to sell? What is this guy complaining about? Not enough customers. Okay, so we need to do more people in the next one, which we can do, no problem. Maybe I should fill in this area because it looks a little bit weird, the gap between. Let's put in more industrial. Let's keep going. So we've got here is done. Over here we have it right there. So that is good. We have it here. I just feel like, oh, we need water. I just feel like here is too high because it's up, it's just raised up, and everyone's gonna look up at the hills and gonna see dirty industrial. So no, we don't want that. Is there enough water? Or yes, there is. Okay. Industrial estate. Industrial estate. What about over here somewhere? We could. I don't plan to develop this area too much further. I'm just looking at where we could actually build. Let's look at the terrain actually. I never look at the terrain overlay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I could put it here, but I don't know. Hey, what about up here somewhere? In here? It's a bit of a hole. They wouldn't see it. Nah, I feel like that's really random to put it up here, unless there's a town up here. Okay, exit. Yeah, I just feel like it's too high. Right there. We could, you know what, we could do one here. There's a little bit of a plateau here. Let's have a look at the terrain again. This area here. So at least if it's low, they might not see it because it raises down a little. Let's do it. So let's put in a main road. which one shall we use? This is exciting. Let's put this one. Let's put in, what type of tree do we want? Maybe, this is a mod, by the way. It's in my mods and asset list, because someone will ask. Let's see, what does this one look like? That is way too big. What is green tree? Green tree, let's do that one. It's nice and low, it's not too crazy. And, oh yeah, so, we have that road connection down here, but let's not make the road too straight. So let's see, let's just bend it a little. See, there is a bit of a terrain difference here, so we've got to bring it down not too crazily. And then, just like that. So this is all going to be houses one day. So right now it's going to look a little out of place, this road and this industrial estate. Maybe you can just go over to the train station for now. Can we fit it underneath here? Maybe. Actually, I don't know where exactly I want to connect it. This road will probably connect it to here, but I mean, for now, let's just do an industrial estate up here. So this is outskirts, so we don't need to do anything too fancy. Just a very basic layout. Let's not add in too many road connections, so maybe one like so, and then maybe we can just put in a little bit just like that on a bit of an angle to show a bit of variety, and then put this one straight through there, a little bit of a weird angle. You know what, it's fine. And yeah, you can see it's kind of hidden a little bit by the trees, so hopefully it blends in well. Let's do this. It's industry, I probably spelled it wrong before. Industry nummer 4. Okay, good. They need water, so let's do that quickly, like that. Let's just follow the road for now, like so. I feel like I should add in a different connection so they're not always just relying on the highway connection. So let's bring this guy over the water, like so, okay. And then you can follow the shoreline, and then I'm gonna be sneaky again and put the power connection through the middle of the road. Okay, and I just added in this second road here just as another connection. Let's just zone it and put in what we need in terms of facilities, and then we'll see, do we still need more or do we have enough? Okay, that is this part done, and I like that I put in the road because now it creates a new area that I can work with and easily build out onto. Okay guys, I think we'll build a little one right here, because first of all we can build right up close to the road, and it is a little bit lower down, so we can use that to our advantage like we did with this one over here. Hopefully you won't really see it too much. I'll put in more trees here. Actually, I might do that now, and we'll go from there. So let's just put in this type here, like so. And I think, is that oil or what is that? What type of natural resource? Oh, that's good because we did a little bit of oil before, and then yeah, we have ore. So let's just go like that. I might bring up a 4-lane road, but just a smaller one, because like obviously we're getting further away from the downtown, so the roads become smaller and smaller, and this road can act as one that's going to connect up to this industrial area, and also just another road connection that will go to the highway. So it'll come up here, and we'll probably need to add in a roundabout here, maybe here as well, but and also here, but for now it is early days, we won't worry about that just yet. I guess I should add in a highway connection here as well. Okay, that is that connection done. Very simple. Is it the right way? That one goes that way. That goes on, off, on. Okay, good. And then this will probably be the last one that I'll build in this episode. So you know what? Let's just flatten it out. Let's just flatten it out. Oh, that's a bit big, isn't it? Let's flatten it out. Just this little part in here is fine with me. Okay. Just a square basic layout. Nothing too fancy, but it's still going to help the city overall. And let's just zoning done. We need to get water. It's quite far away from everything. Water, and then we need to get power. Let's just put in a power line. Let's put in the big one like that. We'll run it along the side of the highway to there. That should give it power. And we might put in just a small fire station, a small police, drag it over a little, so they should fill in. Let's give it the low theme again because we don't want huge industrial buildings. Close, thank you. Put it on speed build, and there we go, it's connected. That is good, and it's nice to see some use of my highway. Not as much as I would like yet, but we're getting there. It's mostly just trucks, but I mean, it's good to have all the trucks go on the highway. This area here, okay, we need to manage it just a little bit, but actually, is it okay? Maybe let's add in, let's upgrade it to double lanes, and then we'll manage it a little bit better. So let's go here, use this guy. So this one, it's already done it for me. That's good. That one goes left, that one goes right. Okay, it's a little bit chaotic right now. Just a little bit. I think what's happening is they're all trying to get over here for the first time. So let's bring this road down to the ground, which is right there. And then let's just bring it over to just like that. Just a second way of getting around, so they're not all relying on this way right here. And I have a feeling this will clear itself up on its own. It just looks a little chaotic now, but I think it'll be fine overall. And look at all those. Oh my god, it looks so weird. So that is oil, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to zone this as what we wanted. This is all right, which is this one. We have room to expand. That's good. So they will change, but we can't actually use the low theme for that one because yeah, that one's just for ordinary industrial space. And yeah, I think that is all I want to do for this episode. Yeah, I'm just happy that I did this because I had been needing to do it for quite a long time. So how many industrial areas do we have now? We have this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's none over here. But I think that is good, and it's always good to split up all of your areas. So that was all for this episode, you guys. It's a bit longer. I know some of you guys prefer longer videos, and this is good that I've built the road here because it'll give me something to work with, to start building with, because I didn't know how to put down or how to build out in this area. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back very soon with another video, and don't forget to leave any suggestion as to what I should do next. So yeah, bye guys.